In this lesson, we're going to be going over how to use the Unity interface. So, if I go up, launch Unity 5, we get this window that pops up, and we can just say create new project by clicking right here. It says new project. I'm going to select this field here that says project name. I'm going to type in what I want to name my project. So it's going to be called Interface Intro. And I'm going to click the Create Project button. And once that's created, then we can see here is the Unity editor. And I have my layout that looks like this right now, but in case yours for some reason looks different, you can change it to look like this. If you go up to where it says layout, click on that, and select default. Now, mine looks the same because it was already, correct, but you could have yours looking like this or this, but just make sure you have it set to default. Anyway, so let's go over some of these windows here. There's a lot of different windows here, and this one up here is called the scene view, and in it we can see the objects in our scene. We can put our objects into this and create our levels. And to navigate around this, if I hold in the Alt key while my cursor is in here and then left click and drag, then I can rotate around. If I hold in Control and Alt and left click and drag, I can pan. And if I right click and drag, I can look around just like this. And if I use the W and S keys, I can move forward and back. The A and D keys left and right. And the Q and E keys up and down. So that's just the WASD plus the Q and E keys. So with those options, you should have no problem moving around your scene view. Over here is the hierarchy. So this is basically just a list of all the objects currently in our scene. So if I select the main camera, then I have it selected over here. I could also just left click on them over here to select them. And over here is the inspector. So this is where we're going to have a bunch of options, a bunch of components of our object. So for instance, the transform is a component of this object. And with this component, we can alter the position, rotation, and scale of our object. So components are a very powerful part of Unity, and we're going to be using this a lot. Down here is the project window. So here's where we're going to be importing assets into our project that we can then use in our game. And if I just click on where it says console, then I've opened up the tab that shows the console window, and this is where we're going to be using scripting to maybe put in print statements so we can see maybe what some of the things that are happening in the code, or where we're going to be getting errors if there's something we messed up in our code, that sort of thing. So that is the basics of the interface. Thanks for watching.